Studio STL is presented by Mattress Direct.
Shop local and you'll get more mattress for your money at Mattress Direct.
Happy Tuesday, St. Louis. I'm Chelsea Haynes, and this is Studio STL, presented by Mattress Direct. We wanted to get you off on the right footing today, and there's nothing like a new pair of boots to help you do it. Christine Paling paid us a visit with some of her favorite fall and winter boots, and of course, I'm giving you a look at how I like to strut the studio right here on the show. So whether you're hiking or shopping at St. Clair Square, even going to work, the boots are in, and Christine Paling is here with us today. Thanks so much.
Thanks, Chelsea.
Of course. I mean, you've brought in one of my favorite things. I say I have a lot of favorite things here on the show, but boots definitely have a special place in my heart. Yes. Tell us a little bit about the trend of the booties, not just the big boots, but the booties.
Booties are hot. If you don't have 2 or 3 favorite pairs, you definitely need to go shopping. I mean, booties are the thing. You can wear them with jeans, leggings, dresses, really anything. And I brought some casual, dressy, all across the board. So lots of fun stuff.
Let's start with our hikers out there.
Okay.
I love a good hike, and I see a few different pairs of hiking boots.
Okay, well, I'm not sure they're officially hiking boots,
wink.
but they're cute.
They could pass for hiking boots.
And comfy, and I just think these are such a cute look, and they kind of go, they're definitely for fall. They definitely have that warm, cozy look. I think these would be so cute with some leggings, oversized sweater or sweatshirt. I mean, just think how cute that is. You could also even wear them with jeans, of course, but I just think they're so cute and comfy. These are from Macy's. And then I guess, are you also calling these hiking boots?
Yes, we're calling these hiking boots.
These are from Dillard's, the Sorel. They are waterproof, so
hey, we'll
go with that. But you know, they have this built-in wedge. It gives you a little bit of height. It's really flattering. They're so cute with jeans, leggings, faux leather leggings. All those looks are really cute. And this design right here with the laces comes in tons of different color choices. There's tans and mix, and some of them have flannel here and all different ones. I brought this olive black because I thought they had kind of a sophisticated flair, but there's others that are more casual.
It's like the sporty, sophisticated hiking.
Right, yeah, sure, while we're hiking around the mall.
Right, exactly. Or hiking around the office, because we do a lot of running around here.
That's true, you do.
And then what about the trendier boots?
Okay.
And we know people say, oh, don't wear white after Labor, but no, the white is hot.
White booties are very popular. I also brought like a cream version because some people are a little bit nervous about the white, but this is a huge trend right now. This is kind of a 90s throwback trend, so this is a super trendy version. It's got the chunky heel, it's the white, it's the full thing. Some people are a little bit nervous about going full with that, so that option right there, the tan, is kind of like a more subtle version of that. Definitely more wearable, lower heel, still have that blocky look to them in the round toe, but more wearable and friendly. And then also an even more chunky version with almost no heel. These are from H&M. I know, these are super cute. These are only $40. So, I mean, lots of the shoes I brought today are very affordable.
You brought in some goodies.
Yeah,
You guys know that I love shoes. I'm a shoeaholic.
I love shoes too.
Same. Hey, we have that in common.
We do. And then okay, I'll talk about these two. So this is last year, like the white shiny boot you were seeing a lot of, and I think that while that was really cute, it's a little harder to wear. This is a more wearable version of this. I think this would be so cute with like a cream or tan or any kind of fall fuzzy sweater. Jeans and this, or jacket. I mean, how cute would that be? Just really amps it up. I know, love it. For the winery or whatever you're doing. Yeah, so cute. And then, of course, Western is a huge, huge, huge trend. So I brought a few looks that are that Western look, all across the board. These right here are like a super low version, but they are like, feel these. These are like a cowboy boot, but like cut off.
Heavy and hardy.
Distressed, the fringe. I mean, those are the full shebang if you really want to go Western, but in a low heel, so they're very wearable. Or if you want to have a more dressy look, these with the pointed toe.
Those are cute.
I know, right? So cute. These come in a few different color varieties too. These are from Dillard's, and just so fun and cute. I think those are, something you could wear with anything. And of course, if you really want to get crazy, we got the cow prints.
Those are adorable.
I mean, these are a statement shoe, for
100%.
sure. For sure. You have like a neutral color top, solid color with these, some jeans, so cute.
Pow.
I know, right?
If you guys
Everybody's
see me
going to be
in
talking
these,
about your shoes in these.
They will.
For sure. For sure. And then if you really want to do Western, but
gotta
also
go big
dressy,
or go home.
I feel like these are so cute. And there's a few different versions of these some tall ones and but these are maybe a little bit more wearable because of the low heel, but these would be so cute for like a dressy party or holiday party.
I love those. It's Texas glam.
Definitely. That's a great description.
You can never go wrong with sparkles.
No,
ever.
I mean, look at these. I mean, they are beautiful.
Okay, so
They're
I know
calling
what
to me.
I'm doing, and I say this every time, but yes, guys, I really do go shopping like once a week. So I'll probably pick these up.
Okay.
Pick these up, but we can't forget about the classic
Right.
little black boots.
Well, I had to show that there were a few different looks that you don't have to have a high heel. Some people just aren't into that, and that is fine. I think these are so cute and comfy. I love the tan detail there, the zipper detail, so they're not so plain. They're actually really soft in the inside, and that low heel, so that makes them super wearable.
Oh, they are
They're
really
like squishy on the
soft.
bottom.
I love that.
Yeah, these are from Macy's. Macy's had a lot of great lower heel options that I picked up, and of course I grabbed some rain boots.
Need
'cause
some
they
rain
are-
boots.
Yeah, these are waterproof. These are the Ink brand, so they're just for Macy's, but yeah, they're waterproof, which is super
And I like
important for
that
the
pop
snow.
of color at the bottom.
I
too.
know, right? So fun.
Well, thank you so much. You brought in an amazing spread. Where can people shop all of these styles that you brought in today?
St. Clair Square, I have shoes from Dillard's, Macy's, Buckle, and H&M.
Love it. 4 different ways that you can shop the booties this season at St. Clair Square in Fairview Heights, Illinois. They're open Monday through Sunday, 10 a.m. to 8 p.m., Monday through Saturday. And then on Sunday, those shortened hours from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. So shop till you drop. This has been another edition of Retail Therapy in St. Louis. We'll see you right back here after this quick commercial break.